I love making something out of nothing. I'm not trained, but I am brave and determined. Of course, I could hire a professional, but DIY first. Hey guys, I came out here earlier and started working on doing some weeding and stuff in the garden. So I decided, since some of the melon patch area didn't come up, I decided to chop all of those areas down and do a good weeding. Since everything is coming up, I can see where the actual plants are. And so I spent some time this morning doing that. And then my sister is in town she's here from out of town, and her and my mom came over, and so they helped me do a little bit of that also. I also decided that I do want to put the cardboard down and not just mulch. I did just mulch around the bell peppers, the onions over there, and then one area of tomatoes. Hey Jump Jump, hey buddy. But the weeds came up through the mulch, and so that was a little annoying. So the areas where the cardboard were clear. So I said, well, then it seems like it makes sense to just, use the cardboard like I thought originally. But it would help if I had my irrigation system set up. And honestly, I've been procrastinating on that because there's other materials that I need to purchase to get to, like run a line underground from the garden hose area over here to the garden area. And then I can use that to attach my irrigation system that I purchased on Amazon. It's a drip irrigation system. And I actually wish I had seen this other video with a DIY version, which I'm probably going to use some version of that next year. But I had already purchased this drip irrigation system that's very similar, if not the same, as the one that I have in the front flower bed. And so it just dawned on me that, just like yesterday or the day before, that I actually don't have to wait. Like, I can actually set that irrigation system up, the drip irrigation, I can set that up and attach it with a garden hose. So I don't know why that didn't click in my mind before now, but while I'm waiting to get the materials or, for that part to fit into my budget, I could just set the thing up. It's just sitting in the box in my living room, and it's been there for months. So I think my plan for this week is to go ahead and set up the irrigation. But for today, because everything needs water, and I think that I'm not actually watering it enough, I'm going to take the water hose over here and just put it in the little areas and let it just run for a few minutes, because I think just standing and spraying it, I'm not spraying it long enough because I don't want to be standing out here that long. But I think if I just take it section by section, let it run on this plant, that plant, move it around, and then maybe that'll motivate me to actually set this thing up properly, so I won't have to do that either. So I'm gonna do that, get the water running, let it run in different areas while I do a little bit more weeding around my tomatoes and put some more cardboard down, I think. And then I'll let that do for today. But I think the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and run the irrigation. I got some areas over here to one side that didn't really do very much. So I did purchase, I need to stop buying stuff, but I purchased some more tomatoes. I have like 6 Roma tomatoes that need to go out. I have some cayenne pepper that I think I'm going to put in grow bags. And then I have some okra, some more okra, because I planted some seeds and some of them came up and some didn't, but I don't think what's here is going to be enough. So I have that to put down. I'm not going to do it today because it's already after 6 p.m. and I already did some stuff earlier. So I'm just not going to bother with it, but I'm going to water everything. And also I did get some fish fertilizer. So after I water everything, I'm going to spray some of that fish fertilizer around and then see if that can help me get a boost of growth in the plants that seem to be struggling. So my melon patch though, I got several melons coming up and they're looking pretty good, but I do need to water everything. So right now, the main issue is water and fertilizer. And since I have fertilizer now I just need to get the water going. So that'll probably be the next thing I do. It's been super busy with a lot of graduations. I got a lot of folks graduating this month of May. And so y'all know I work 4 days a week on my day job, and so it's kind of hard to have the energy to do extra stuff when I get off work on those days. But and then the weekends have been occupied, so I've been really kind of slowed down on, you know, my time that I have to contribute to this. So I think that's also another reason why I'm hoping to set it up a little bit differently next year, so that it'll be a little easier to manage with actual, like, defined spaces, you know, contained, and also where I can better control the soil quality. So anyway, I'm going to get this water going and do a little bit more weeding, and then do the fertilizer and call it a day for now. And don't y'all know, none of this was actually on my list to do today. I was planning to reset my front porch because it's looking like you know, the desert up there with the, you know, dried up plants in the pots and stuff from fall. Like those mums that I had planted, they still there, dried up, you know, husks. So anyway, I'm gonna get this done so I can get back in the house before the mosquitoes come out and start trying to kill me. So let me get this done. So this garden hose is on this last leg. It had gotten punctured when we were cleaning off the roof. We were power washing the roof, and somehow it got punctured. So I had to put this little adapter on here to, like, cut off the end and put a new end on it. And so then I attached this sprayer to it, and I can't get the sprayer off because when I try to turn it, it just turns the whole little tip here. So I don't know. I was gonna try to take it off, but since I can't take it off, I'm gonna take this little piece of string here, whatever this little plastic thing here, and see if I can, like, make the handle stay closed so it can stay on, since I can't lock it down. This is annoying. I just need better equipment. Okay, will that stay down though? That's not working. Maybe I can just tie it. Why not just get a rubber band? Okay, let's see how that works. It's okay, baby. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. That's where we are for now. We'll see how the fish fertilizer if that does anything. Everybody on social media says it's supposed to, so we will see. I'll keep y'all updated. Ow, did something just bite me on my eye? Anyway, Purdy's digging again. I'm going to call it a night, and maybe I will see. Get out. Get. I gotta put cardboard down. I'll catch y'all in a little bit. Good morning, guys. It's been about 6 weeks since the last video, or since the last clip you saw, and I wanted to give a quick update. Sorry. Coming from inside to outside, it's really hot and humid out here. It's not really hot yet, but it is. We're in the middle of a heat wave, and it's really humid. So my camera lens is kind of fogging up a little bit, but I want to give a little bit of an update on where the garden is now. We don't need to talk about one side of it. We'll talk about that side later because it didn't go to plan. But this side behind me is doing pretty good, and I just want to give you an update to show what has happened since. Is it still foggy? What has happened since the last clip. I put fish fertilizer on everything in May, and I think it did. I think it worked. I think the plants really took off from there. So let me show you what the garden looks like now. Here are the beets. They've really taken off. And I'm showing you all of this in the morning before it gets too hot. The sweet potatoes are running everywhere. Looks like something's been munching on the leaves, but hopefully the potatoes underground are doing okay. The jalapenos have stood up a little bit taller. We've harvested a couple of bell peppers, and I see some more coming, like that one starting to pop out. This one has lots of flowers on it. That one does too. So hopefully they'll be producing soon. We've gotten some pretty big okra so far, and I see more coming. There's one there. That one will probably be ready in a few days. We've gotten several of the grape tomatoes off, and it is steadily producing. And I have a few big boy tomatoes that are about ready to harvest. I only see 3, so I'm not sure what's going on here, but here's a volunteer. I think that's a volunteer tomato plant. I didn't plant this, but looks like it's coming from the fence, and I'm just gonna let it do its thing. And the cucumber is starting to come up. Looks like it's starting to catch a hold of the trellis and climb a little bit. Lots of flowers under there, if you can see that. These are the beans. They're starting to look a little crispy. I don't know what this is. I don't know if that's like how it's supposed to look, or I don't know what's happening, but it's climbing. It's gotten all the way to the top of the trellis. And the squash, this is butternut squash. I lifted it up off the ground the other day and pulled it up onto the trellis. So, and I see one here starting to develop, and there's more flowers under here. So hopefully they'll be pollinated properly and do their thing. I see ants crawling all over them, so I don't know if that's good or bad, but anyway, the blueberries are still alive, but the nasturtium, I don't think it's supposed to look like that. I've never grown nasturtium before, so I don't know. I'll try again. The marigolds, they bloomed, but they're still scraggly. They never thickened up. So you can see how thin the stems are. So I'm going to try marigold seeds again, but I'm going to do them differently, and hopefully I can get them to fill out better. My onions, they're still doing okay. I have 3 avocado trees now starting to grow. If you can see that. So they're still alive. This one's looking a little sickly, but this one looks the best. This is the first one that came up. I think I waited a little bit too long to water them this last time. And this, I think it's basil. I thought it was dead. I thought nothing was in here, but then this one just popped up and it's growing. So onion, and now this one I can see an actual bulb forming. This is the only one that looks like that, but it looks really strong and healthy. And maybe that one over there will do something. It's still green. And then the carrots, they're still alive, still green, still growing. And then this onion, this is the red onion over here, and we've been harvesting this and eating it just as green onion, and it's so good. And this is the other bulb onion that I transplanted, so it's still growing. A lot of the transplanted onions didn't do anything, but a few did, and so hopefully we can get some actual onions from some of this at some point. Oh, did I talk about the melons? The watermelons are spreading as well. That's red. This is red. And honeydew, I think, starting to get some flowers on it. Yeah, we're starting to get some flowers on the watermelons. And there's some, I think this is like, they're starting to kind of run together. This is red also. It has some flowers on it. And some of these were planted at different times. So, but they're starting to run and they're starting to do pretty good. All right, and so the last thing I want to show you for today is the flowers. So the flowers did okay. Like, well, they did okay. They did okay. I did have a couple of zinnias that came up, and check out these sunflowers. So these are sunflowers. I guess they lean in because I watered them. These are zinnias. They're still really small. This zinnia is starting to go down, but it was really bright and vibrant pink, and this one was really bright orange. They're starting to kind of wither a little bit, but I got 2 sunflowers that have bloomed. That's the small one, and this is the big one. Isn't that pretty? And this one looks like it's about to bloom too. So look at my neighbor's garden. Isn't it cute? So yeah, I just thought I would give you guys a quick little update, and I'm working on the next video. And if you're wondering, no, I have not done the irrigation yet. And it's July 1st. Oh, and I guess I'll show you my black-eyed Susies too. They're starting to bloom too, which they always do good, and I don't have to really do anything to them, but they're doing pretty good. So overall, I'm pleased with the progress of the garden so far. Definitely an improvement from last year, and we have been able to start harvesting some things from the backyard, and I'm feeling optimistic. I'm feeling good. And so I guess I will end this video here, and I will catch up with you guys next week for another video.